In 1941, a US soldier suddenly ate a bad stomach and hastily solved the problem in the jungle, casually picked a few leaves to wipe, but did not expect to go back to the next day. He shot himself. Why is it? Queensland, Australia, where the jungle is dense. Trek is one of the US soldiers stationed here that day. After his mission with his comrades, the camp gathered together to drink and relax. When he needed to go to the toilet, he didn't have any toilet paper with him. He found some big and thick leaves next to him. He didn't think twice about it, so he picked some leaves and used them as a substitute for toilet paper. But this was the beginning of his nightmare. The pain soon became more and more intense. It was like there were countless needles stabbing into his skin. At first, he didn't realize what the reason for this was. But with the pain intensifying, he began to struggle violently. The pain made him scream. His comrades heard his screams and rushed to check the situation. Seeing the pain of Trek, his comrades immediately carried him back to the camp. They found his skin covered with blisters. The military doctor came to check, and then used painkillers, but also could not alleviate his pain. At that moment, the doctor realized that it may be caused by some kind of poisonous plants, caused by the reaction of toxicity. As time went by, the pain made him almost lose his mind. The spirit gradually blurred, and at this time, he still did not know, leading to his so painful. This is known as the world's most ruthless plant, the Australian golden bark tree. The golden bark tree is also known as the suicide tree. The golden bark tree looks ordinary, but hidden danger. It is full of tiny spikes. This kind of thorns are so small that the naked eye almost cannot see, but can be easily stuck into the skin, and extremely difficult to take out. The more terrible thing is that the spikes will be slowly released neurotoxin to the people tortured by the pain of life. For example, the famous Uncle Wolf, in order to experience the pain brought about by the golden skin uncle, personally ran to the Australian jungle, only to see him wearing gloves and holding scissors, carefully cut a leaf from the golden skin tree. With the camera closer, we can clearly see the leaf covered with sharp spines. This leaf look all pain. Uncle Wolf even have to touch to the arm. Just use the leaf gently scrape. Burning sensation immediately. This scraping feeling is like being hit by concentrated sulfuric acid and electric shock. Just a few minutes time, Uncle Wolf's arm appeared. Hives. Washing with cold water or ice can only be temporarily relieved. Once it stops, the pain will be more serious. Want to eliminate this pain can only be done through the tape to stick off the prickly hairs on the skin, so that the end of that soldier can be imagined. The feeling of pain has already made him lose the hope of living. The killing power of the golden bark tree also inspired scientists to research interest, but so far, about the golden bark tree toxin research has not been conclusive, and no effective antidote has been found. Trek's tragedy is also a warning to all people in the unknown environment. In the natural environment, the seemingly ordinary plant also has a deadly danger.